Day 4. Describe a bug like it's a villain. Bug, not in a literal meaning, but bug in software. So today I will be talking about bugs using different frameworks. So let's start. Bugs are common in software. It's like there is no perfect person. It looks like a person. There is no person who is perfect without any mistake. And the software is the same. Software is not without its bugs, no matter how perfect we are writing, how many teams work on it. So always you will see some kind of bugs. In the past it was just a physical bug when people were using perfect cards. All these calculations were physical. How it happened is bug got stuck in between these mechanisms and the people noticed it's calculating wrong. Then they investigated and found that there was a little bug that got stuck in between two of these bands, I believe. So it caused a miscalculation. Since then they call it bug. Whenever software doesn't function or malfunction, they call it bug. I mean, whenever software doesn't function properly, we call it bug. Whenever it doesn't do what is intended, it has some edge cases, we call it bug. Bug is really a villain because imagine we created a software about money and I'm sending a money from my balance to someone, or you are sending money from your balance to your friend. Then there is a bug. For example, software takes out money from your account, but it doesn't send this money to someone else. How would you feel about it? You would feel like a villain, right? So this is why bug is like a villain. No matter how much you want to avoid these bugs, there will always be bugs. And in software, we are developing a lot of strategies to prevent bugs from happening. We are writing tests. We have manual testing people who are testing the software we are writing. Yeah. Today I tried to use different frameworks. Maybe I used past, now, and future. I used what, why, and example. Now I am trying to use prep framework. Maybe I already used it. So the reason that I felt self-conscious is, as you see, I'm going through this school and people are doing sports. I saw that they are looking at me, they paid attention, and it was the time that immediately I got stuck. I started just forgetting and focusing on. I have to stop focusing on this kind of stuff because there are a lot of people that are looking at me right now. So I have to get used to it. I believe I will do it with time. And today I also read about consistency. I've been reading a book by Adi called Stoicism. You know, it's not the classic Stoicism, but the condensed version that from this guy. This guy is working on Google. If you know Google developer tools, he's working there, and he has also good works like that, writings. I've been reading this book. Today I read about consistency. And why consistency matters? Because motivation comes and goes, but consistency always wins. Because when you are consistent, no matter how imperfect, you're gonna do the work. But perfection always, not always, it's normal to do the best version of you, but sometimes it prevents you from doing whatever is needed. So this is why consistency matters. No matter how imperfect it is, no matter how bad version, you just keep doing, and as you keep doing, you make it better every day. But on the other hand, if you want to wait for the perfect time never comes. It's just a process. that makes you do it better. You have to do a lot of bad version to make the good version. Actually, there are investigations, not investigations, how do we call it? Exploration? What is it? I believe investigations, yeah, done. They took two groups. One started working, producing a lot of imperfect results, and another group just trying to sharpen their tools and starting only when it's a good time. And in the end, people who are producing imperfect results beat the team who are waiting for the perfect moment. So this is what I am trying to do. No matter how bad I'm speaking or how self-conscious I feel, but every day I feel that I'm doing better and better. And one thing I noticed is that I almost never make these parasite sounds like yes, 1 or 2 times during a speech is normal, but I'm not doing it constantly. And it's a good news. Whenever I want to do that, I'm stopping, I'm pausing. Yeah. As you see, again, I am in familiar places. I put my daughter in the kindergarten and now coming back to the grocery store. Yeah. See you.